So here's the final installation of the supposed to be super simple solar charged battery for my radio. I'm running a Yaesu FTM 150, and I wanted it to be on standalone power, not through the vehicle. So this is what I've got going on. It's just a simple charge controller, and this is what I've added, and I'll talk about that in a second. So this is the new battery. It's a 50 amp hour dumb fume, just budget battery, no big deal. Here's why I have a switch on it. The previous battery had imbalanced cells in it, and I didn't know that. And I was using the radio, and all of a sudden the radio shut off. It kind of scared me. What happened was I came back here and watched the solar charger, and it was during the boost phase, right? So it was hitting, it wants to go up to 14.5 volts and hold there for a while. Well, if there's an imbalanced cell, it trips the BMS early and shuts off, and then you had the straight line voltage from the solar panel come right on through the battery and into my radio, and the radio doesn't like anything over 15.5 volts, I think it was. So obviously it was like 19 or 20 volts. So I'm glad I caught that, and so that's what this switch is for. So it's charging now, and it came with these little fobs, and so as long as there's power, you can see it's a little DC outdoor switch, right? So you have the input, and as long as there's power there, the relay will function. And when power is removed, the relay turns off. So at night, when the power is no longer produced, the relay will shut off, and it will not come back on until I come out here and turn it on with this, or just push on there. And so that's why I installed a switch over there. It came with two switches, and so I can turn it off and on with that switch right there from the driver's seat, and you can see the voltmeter right there, so I can monitor the voltage while I'm using the radio. So that's pretty cool. So I turn solar off. There it goes. And now solar is no longer charging. I can use the radio without fear of voltage spikes. And so I'm gonna turn it back on because I'm not using it. And now we're solar charging again. And one more thing, I've got an extra XT60 connector here, so I can plug in my HF radio if I ever want to do that from back here. And this is kind of neat. I found this out. This cigarette port here is one of those that's always on, so you don't have to have the ignition on. So with this, I can just plug in my solar charge controller here and set it to AGM instead, and it'll keep my vehicle battery maintained. So those are a couple little things I've added. And then once again, this is the solar panel. It's just a 50 watt RV solar, whatever they call them. So it fits perfectly up here. I've got those neodymium rubber magnets with the 1/4 inch stud that just went right in there. So right now I just got the wire hanging to the back going in there. That may change depending on if it leaks or not. I don't know that yet, but there's the antenna, standard little mount there. There's that. And so there's the radio head, and if you remember, the mount was back here for the main body there. And I just keep the mic right there. And that's what I've added there, the voltmeter, so I can monitor the voltage on the battery at all times. And then there's the switch, so I can turn solar off. And now it's no danger of frying the radio, and I can turn the radio on. So right now I'm going to turn solar back on and let it go up.